Hi everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. I had a couple of subscribers ask if I could slow down my Instagram reel video and just walk you through how I created this tag, so that's what I'm going to do. I really love using my distress oxides as watercolors. It's one of my favorite ways to use them just because they blend so easily and smoothly together. Then for the tires, I'm going to add a little of the Distress Mica Spray by Tim Holtz. It'll add a little bit of sparkle to those tires. I'm going to add a little bit more depth to my truck with the Walnut Stain Distress Oxide Spray. And then after that, I'll cut it out and just add some Glossy Accents to add that shine to the truck. I had to wait 24 hours for the Glossy Accents to fully clear, and to help the ink from not bleeding out from the Glossy Accents, I ended up embossing that truck when I stamped it. I wrote the verse on this card with my typewriter and then split it up into little pieces so I could glue those on the tag after I was all done with the background. And now here comes the fun part. I start working on the background, but I'm going to lay everything out so I know where it's going to go. And then I'm going to use Distress Inks and Distress Oxides to create that background. Now for the Distress Inks, I use tea dye, gathered twigs, and my favorite Frayed Burlap again. And I just kind of used those first, and then I added my Distress Oxides because those kind of lay on top. And so I didn't want it to get too muddy. I really wanted it to have a lot of color. So for the oxides, I used Speckled Egg, Evergreen Bough, and then at the end I'm going to just add a little bit of that Crackling Campfire. I'm going to dry everything with my heat tool and then work on placement. So as I'm seeing where that truck's going, I notice I don't like the mixed media paper coming through, and so I'm going to take my tea dye Distress Oxide and just brush that on the whiter spots so it kind of tones down that paper look. So then I'm taking out some texture paste and mixing it with the tea dye. And I was going to put it through a stencil, but then I had some other plans. So I take out this gingham stamp from By the Well for God, and I'm going to place that on the bottom so the truck has something to sit on. And then I'm going to go around with that texture paste and just put it kind of haphazardly around so that it just adds some texture to the tag. Next, I'm taking the Dina Wakley Gloss Spray in the color Gilt. It is one of her new colors. And it's kind of like a metallic, dark orange color. I was trying to get droplets out, but I should have just took the whole stick out and did droplets. I ended up with some sprays, and that's not really what I was going for, but it ends up really working in the end. It just adds a little metallic finish. And then I'm going to take my acrylic white paint and just add a little bit of water, thin it out some, and add some splatters because I wanted to bring some of that white back. It was looking a little too dark for me. I'm adding some foam to the back of the truck to make it a little distinctive from the tag, to pop it up some, and then I'll cut off that white border edge. I'll end up gluing down the verse I had previously written on my typewriter, and then I'll almost be done. Add some of that fabric from Hobby Lobby and just make a little tie at the top of my tag, and then at the end I will just add a couple Nuvo drops to bring in that black from the gingham and the outline of the truck. If you've enjoyed watching me walk through this tag, I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Wonderfully Made Handcrafting. Thank you all. Have a good day.